decide what in the Coastal Bend we should be the most proud of. If it's the 10.6 million people, travelers that come to this county or from around the world and the country, or who come here annually to enjoy our beaches, our birds, or maybe it's our sport fishing.
Or is it our Texas A&M Corpus Christi men's basketball team winning the Southland Championship and dancing once again on the national stage at this year's March Madness tournament? Go Islanders!
All right, or maybe, Mayor, let's see. Don't forget our extraordinary attractions like the Texas State Aquarium, the USS Lexington, or the Padre Island National Seashore, where we are the envy of the country with our open beaches.
That's right. Corpus Christi now has a $1.4 billion budget, and we are the 8th largest city in Texas.
And in Nueces County, we are 350,000 people strong and almost 1,200 square miles.
We are very proud of our fine educational institutions in the Coastal Bend area, including Texas A&M Corpus Christi and Del Mar College, or Del Mar Community College. So they're working every day to educate and to train the workforce and the leaders of Texas' future.
Governor, you and I are old friends. I want you to know how excited I am about the remarkable future of our region. The mayor and I, we, your partners for progress, we support you in lowering taxes and lowering regulations. Our doors are open for business here. I'm very confident that together, under your leadership, we are unstoppable.
And without further ado, to introduce you to the governor who has led our state through a period of unprecedented growth. Our state is home to the most Fortune 500 headquarters in the nation. We lead the nation in attracting job-creating investments and repeatedly leading all states for small business job growth.
Ladies and gentlemen, please join us in welcoming Greg Abbott, the governor of the great state of Texas.
Well, give it up for your county judge and for your mayor. They're doing a fabulous job for Corpus Christi and Nueces County. Thank you all for the very kind introduction. It is great to be back into Corpus Christi as well as the Nueces County area, especially to celebrate everything that we have to celebrate today. You know, you mentioned some of the, if you would, attractions to the region. All of which are extraordinarily valid, but candidly, you left off what may be one of my favorite ones, and that is, it's great to be back in the home of Whataburger. And perhaps a lesser known fact, and that is Corpus Christi is the home of the governor's chief of staff for the state of Texas. And you need to know how historic that is, because I thought that he was the first chief of staff for a governor ever in the history of Texas. Turned out I was wrong, because we learned that Sam Houston had a chief of staff from Corpus Christi also. So from the time of Sam Houston to the time of Greg Abbott, there's only been 2 chiefs of staff from Corpus Christi, Texas. Listen, I want to kind of follow up on a message that y'all were delivering, and that is this area is stronger through the combination, not just of Corpus Christi and Nueces County, but all of the many cities and counties around this entire area. I got to meet with some of the mayors, especially some that I worked with extensively during the time of Hurricane Harvey, others with whom I've worked on economic development projects. But the fact of the matter is, this region, as well as any region in the state of Texas, is far more successful when you collaborate together. I'm going to give you a very quick and easy metaphor to understand this. I'm sure that many of you have been in a canoe, a kayak, or a boat where you've been able to row it yourself. And imagine how you're doing. You got to paddle on one side and then paddle on the other side. You kind of get some momentum, but not going really fast. Then imagine, if you would, one of those competitive rowing boats where you have, I don't know how many people, like 10 or 12 people in there, each of them rowing powerfully on each side, but also going far faster than you could ever go rowing by yourself, but also going in one direction as opposed to tacking which way or the other, depending upon which way you're rowing if you're by yourself. The competitive rowers are rowing a straight line. Same thing happens with economic development. If you go it alone, you'll succeed to some extent, but you will not get nearly as far as you do when you have a lot of people in the boat rowing together, rowing in the same direction at a swifter pace with a singular goal to expand economic development in the region. We've seen this work incredibly powerfully in other regions of the state of Texas. The greater Austin region, the greater San Antonio region, the greater Dallas region. You know, so many of the projects going into Dallas are actually not going into Dallas. They're going into Frisco or Irving or Mesquite or places around it. But what Dallas and the entire region understands, and that is when a new business comes to that location, it's going to be beneficial to the economy of the entire region. Everybody is going to benefit. And so just as we had a steel plant, Steel Dynamics, open up in Sinton, not in Corpus, it's going to benefit the Corpus area. And it will attract even more businesses to come here and expand here. And so every business that comes here, every business that grows here is a door opening to additional businesses coming this direction. So bottom line, to circle back to my point, that is, I applaud your efforts to work collaboratively and everybody in this room, because when you do so, you will power this region to even higher success. Now, also I want you to know that I'm proud of a this already begun, is not yet up, fully built yet, but ground is breaking in western Nueces County for the home of a new lithium refinery by Tesla. This is extraordinarily important and will redound to your benefit in countless ways. First, it's important that you know facilities like this lithium refinery is a core component to our state strategy for the state of Texas to be more self-reliant. We want to be able to grow our own food, make our own products, not be dependent on hostile nations for our most demanding needs. Lithium is a product that we use every day. In fact, I'll submit to you that I bet at least 99% of the people in the room have lithium in your hand or on your table or in your pocket. I'm getting a bunch of nods. You know what I'm talking about. Lithium's in your cell phones. And if you're the one person in the room that does not have a cell phone, you may not have any lithium on you right now. But the fact of the matter is, most of the lithium that's used, it could be in batteries for EVs, or it could be in batteries for cell phones, or countless other ways. Most of it comes from China. Hostilities are growing with China. Who knows what will become of that? What I do know is this. If China ever decides to cut off or hinder or slow down the United States' access to lithium, or if they double the price of our access to lithium, it will cause a cataclysmic problem with our ability to function the way that we're functioning right now. That's why part of our strategy is for the state of Texas to be involved in producing more lithium, refining more lithium, so that we will be the source point of the lithium that we need and that our businesses need to keep Texas flourishing. And there's another benefit about this Tesla facility here. A Tesla lithium refinery not only provides us with our essential needs, it plants the flag of one of the biggest brands in the entire world right here in Nueces County. What businesses do when they see a business like Tesla coming to Nueces County, they see that, listen, this must be a good place to come to. This is like an early pioneer who succeeded. And that early pioneer who succeeded is doing great and has opened the door to the other pioneers coming here and planting their flag in the greater Nueces County region. So this is a tremendous asset for you all to be able to capitalize on for your future success. Other businesses will follow the lead of Tesla. Now, an important point is that success like this, it doesn't just happen. It's the product of tireless work. And because of your efforts, Corpus Christi and Nueces County are having a huge economic success. You're now part of the success that's also connected to the port. The Port of Corpus Christi is America's largest energy export gateway. Now, you all know that Texas is the energy capital of the world. So much so, I'm sure no one in this room follows me on Twitter. But if you did, I had some fun yesterday because if anybody knows what happened yesterday, it was something enormous to world trade and world economy. What happened yesterday is that OPEC announced that they were cutting oil production by 1 million barrels a day. And so I responded the way a typical Texas governor would respond. And that is, Texas is now considering increasing oil production by 1 billion barrels a day. But here's the deal. You help Texas fulfill our role as the energy capital of the world through the port. Your port is #1 in the United States for exporting crude oil. And the almost 100,000 jobs in this entire area comes from that port. And they provide a good living for families across this entire region. Well, add all this stuff up, and you see that Corpus Christi, Nueces County, and really the entire region, you are a tremendous part of the Texas economic juggernaut. Texas has unequivocally the #1 economy in the United States. Last week, gross domestic product results came out for the states of the United States. And it showed that, once again, Texas ranked #1 as having the fastest growing economy in the entire country. We're growing more than twice as fast as the United States. Our gross domestic product is growing at a 7% rate, which is a blistering rate. And then when you couple that with the fact that also last year, Texas added far more new jobs than any other state in America. So Texas is #1 in America for jobs, #1 for the economy. Texas is the dreamland for entrepreneurs who want to come here and succeed here because we have the platform to help businesses grow and succeed. But get this staggering number that you are a part of. And population-wise, Texas is less than 10% of the country. But if you look at the number of new jobs added since COVID occurred in March of 2020, Texas is responsible for 35% of the new jobs in the past 3 years. No state is close to the impact that Texas is having on the United States economy. So on top of all of that, Texas has been ranked as the #1 state in America for business as ranked by CEOs. We've been #1 in the United States for exports for 21 years in a row. And obviously you can tell just by looking out the window, Corpus Christi and the entire region plays an extraordinarily important part in helping Texas have that lofty #1 ranking. This past year, Texas became home to more Fortune 500 company headquarters than any other state in America. It's the first time any state other than New York or California held that role. After we gained the lead, we then had more Fortune 500 company headquarters come to the state of Texas. I think it is a lead that Texas will never relinquish. Texas growth has now put us in a situation where our annual economy exceeds $2.3 trillion, which places us at either the 9th largest or the 8th largest economy in the entire world when you look at countries across the globe. And last month, I received, once again, the Governor's Cup. The Governor's Cup goes to the governor of the state that ranks #1 for the most new economic development projects that lead to job creation. We have won that cup for 11 years in a row now, and I know that those in this room today, the economic development professionals, the chambers of commerce, those who are in leadership positions in your counties, you played a meaningful role in helping Texas win that award and for me to receive the Governor's Cup. So I say thank you, all of the economic development professionals in this room, for what you have done to make Texas one for winning the Governor's Cup. So I'm guessing, just a wild guess, that there may be some college football fans in the room. Maybe not. How about hockey? No, here's a point that just, if you have followed college football at all, you know who Nick Saban is. Getting some yeah. So interestingly, when I bring this name up, people don't say yeah. People start hissing for whatever reason. I think I did hear a couple of hissers, and yeah, those are Aggies. Right? But here's the point. So Nick Saban is the winningest coach as far as national championships in college football history. Nick Saban has won 7 national championships. Well, I got news for Nick Saban. As your governor, I have won 8 national championships for economic development. I get a ring on 8 fingers. And we have a quarterback to our team. One that many of you here know, and that is the head of economic development in the governor's office, and that's Adriana Cruz, who's with us here today. Adriana. So the economy is doing great in Texas, as I outlined, but maybe just as important as that, it's doing great for all Texans. You know, when I talk about Fortune 500 companies, I'm talking about big businesses. The fact of the matter is, well over 95% of all businesses in Texas are small businesses, and they employ about half, if not more, of all working Texans. And so we owe it to our small businesses who help power the Texas economy. And then on top of that, Texas ranks #1 as the best state in America to start a small business, #1 for jobs created by black business owners, Hispanic women business owners, and veteran business owners. Texas is an economy where everybody can thrive and succeed. Now, getting to an issue that I know that many people in this room are interested in, and that is economic development tools. One reason why Texas has been so successful is because we have had an array of economic development tools, whether it be in the governor's office or Chapter 313, whatever the case may be. I know that many of you are concerned about perhaps losing some of those economic development tools. Know this. We're working tirelessly to make sure that we will be able to retain economic development tools. It will not be called Chapter 313, but we will get something passed to make sure that Texas will remain a national leader in economic development. Along those lines, let me explain something that you may or may not have wondered. People may wonder, because like, I'm never at an event in Corpus Christi where Todd Hunter is not there. But he's busy right now on the most important thing you want him to do. Because he is, as we gather here at Corpus today, he's laying out what's called House Bill 5. House Bill 5 is the economic development law or bill in the Texas House of Representatives. So he is doing your business today to make sure that we will have a very effective bill that will replace Chapter 313. It's called the Texas Jobs and Security Act. It will ensure that Texas remains number one for business investment and number one for job creation. Now, I feel confident that in one form or another, we will pass an economic development bill. That said, when you listen to what I'm about to tell you about other things that we will be passing, Texas is going to be so attractive for businesses to move to that we're having to change the way we're building the wall. We're going to have to build a border wall on our western border, our northern border, our eastern border, to stop people from coming into the state of Texas. Because here's what we're going to do. Because the economy has been so successful, it has produced another record. We now have the largest budget surplus in the history of the state of Texas at almost $35 billion in a budget surplus. To help you see, by contrast, the way different states govern, while Texas has a $35 billion surplus, California has about a $20 billion deficit. Good policies make a big difference. Well, when we will use that budget surplus to provide you with the largest property tax cut in the history of this state. So it started out with both the House and Senate proposing in their initial budgets using $15 billion for property taxes. Then the Senate passed their budget last week, and it had $16.5 billion in it for property tax cuts. The House is going to be proposing something like $17.5 billion in property tax cuts. I think maybe if we give them another month or two, we can get to 18, maybe 19, do I hear 20, anybody? We can keep it going up and lower your property taxes even more. Well, also, because of our business climate is so inviting, we are seeing those businesses continue to relocate to Texas from other states, including, in particular, California. There was a story recently about another company from California relocating their headquarters to Texas. And the CEO explained why in two sentences that I want to pick up on. He said, and I quote, "This relocation is beneficial from a number of standpoints, including a lower cost of living and access to a highly educated workforce." One point is that whenever any CEO either comes here or expands here, I talk to them and find out why it is that they are coming here or expanding here. Always included in the first sentence about why they are doing so is because of the top quality workforce that Texas has. So we already have a good workforce. What we need is more of it. So what we're working on this session, especially at the two-year college level, is making sure that we have the trained, skilled workforce that our employers demand. So we are changing the way that we provide funding for our two-year colleges. The funding is going to be based more upon outcomes. Are they graduating students with degrees and the skill sets ready to go to work for employers in their region? If so, they'll be getting more money. If not, they'll be getting less money. It's not exactly like, but it is akin to the way Texas State Technical College works, TSTC. Many people may be familiar with it. It's a grand form of an education plan because TSTC does not get paid until their student gets a job. We know there's high demand for jobs of skilled employees in the state we will be ensuring that that pipeline is going to be full. And let me show you how this works. I met with a woman several years ago who went through a job skills training program. And as she explained to me how it transformed her life, I was captivated. She said before going through that program, she was actually homeless. And then she went through that program, and she had been there 4 years at the time, and it was with S&B Engineers and Constructors, if anybody knows that company, but it's a type of company that deals with a lot of businesses like those in the Corpus Christi area. And she said that after going through that program, whereas she had been homeless before, she then was her own homeowner. And I asked how much she was making, and she told me. So I said, 4 years ago, you were homeless, and now today, you're making more than the governor of Texas. These job skill training programs are fabulous. Another thing that we are working on is a massive regulation reform package. The fact of the matter is that too many regulations, they hinder small businesses and they increase the cost of doing business. Red tape slows down businesses. One reason why Texas as a state has been so successful in bringing businesses in is because we have a mantra that we use with every prospect, and that is that Texas will move at the speed of business. And we need every economic development corporation, every community, every city, every county to operate at that same speed. Let me give you one example of how this happened. If Texas did not have that mantra, if Texas had not been able to deliver on that mantra that we move at the speed of business, Texas would never have a connection with Tesla in the first place. What happened with Tesla is during April of 2020, during the time of COVID, when businesses were shut down in California as well as elsewhere, Elon Musk met with me and said he needed to build a mile-long gigafactory, and he needed it to be built in 18 months. Thinking under my breath, yeah, good luck with that. But he explained to me the vision, how he would execute it, and we worked out a deal and finished it in June of 2020. And part of the deal is that we would be accelerating the permitting process. And so from the time of June 2020 until December 2021, which is 18 months, Elon Musk began to turn dirt and then build more than a mile-long gigafactory with all of the nuanced details that have to go into a gigafactory, and begin rolling vehicles off of that gigafactory 18 months later in December of 2021. And Elon Musk tweeted that he finished a gigafactory in Texas in 18 months. In California, he would not even have his first permit granted. That's what you call moving at the speed of business. Because of what's going on here in Nueces County with Tesla, I'm guessing that you perhaps are also moving at the same speed of business. If you can find ways to fast-track your permitting process, not just for the Teslas of the world, but especially for the small businesses who are trying to build a small project, they get pushed maybe to the back of the line and things like that. You can empower your small businesses to grow faster, grow more, and that will redound to the economic benefit of the county, of the cities, and help your economy grow even more. So next we have the resources that we need to address a high demand need in this region. And that is, we need to bolster our infrastructure. With the growth that we have in this state, population-wise and business-wise, there's a greater need and demand for transportation infrastructure. A couple of months ago, we announced a $100 billion plan to build roads across the state of Texas. We will get the transportation going in Texas the way that we need. That $100 billion includes construction projects for major roads across the region, including one that is a problem, and that is the Harbor Bridge. We're going to get that Harbor Bridge going. So let me give you, people want to know this. I want to give you a quick update on Harbor Bridge, and if I recall correctly, the groundbreaking on that was in 2016, right? Because here's my recollection. I at the time, was suffering from third-degree burns on my feet. And the first time I went out and did anything publicly after that was to come here and do the groundbreaking where you turn the shovel, turn the dirt on this Harbor Bridge. That's how important it was for me to get out and do something like that. To learn about its slowdown, the design flaws that led to the slowdown was far more than frustrating. It was angering for me. And I know more so for you because you have to live with it every day. But I think we can agree on this, and that is the defects in the design could have led to a catastrophe like what we saw in some other place. And the last thing that we would want to have happen is to see the loss of life. Well, the good news is this. I'm speaking to you from points given to me by TxDOT, and that is the developer has resolved all of TxDOT's concerns, and suspension of the work on the bridge has now been lifted, and they're going back to work. And the developer is maximizing labor efforts with multiple shifts, both during the day and at night, to get that bridge built as quickly as possible. Now, we also know that because of the Harbor Bridge, because of all the construction going on around there, it's led to another deadly related issue, and that is traffic problems about people driving the wrong way as they are trying to cross. So Texas Department of Transportation has worked with the Corpus Christi as well as others in this region to permanently close the Power Street and Padre Street exits. They're going to make improvements, including returning Padre Street to a two-way traffic. And this work is scheduled to be completed later this month with additional wrong-way driver detection systems to be completed also later this month, and additional operational improvements to city streets near Twig Street ramp are planned. Bottom line is that TxDOT is working with local officials in the region to make sure that safety will be paramount. And along those lines, we learned about the deaths that were occurring because of people driving the wrong way on the roads. And it was a tragedy that had to stop. And so I had both the Texas Department of Public Safety as well as TxDOT work with your local leaders to make sure that we fix that. And that's exactly what they have achieved. And so I have from the Texas Department of Public Safety this readout of what they have accomplished. In just a 20-day period, beginning March 11th through March the 30th, DPS, as part of the Harbor Bridge Wrong Way Driver Coalition Task Force, working with the entire task force, they have made almost 2,000 traffic stops, issuing hundreds of citations, including 22 arrests for DWI, 51 arrests for narcotics. And they're having an impact on public safety. I've not heard of a single death take place since they began that wrong way traffic task force. Our goal is to ensure no more deaths as we continue with the construction of this bridge project. So the Harbor Bridge is not the only bridge we're working on. We are 110% committed to accelerating the second causeway to Padre Island. So kind of the kickoff of it, there's always a kickoff for a football game, there's a kickoff for a construction project, and that is the environmental impact study. The environmental impact study was scheduled to begin in 2035. I told TxDOT I want them to begin now, and that's exactly what they are doing. That's what, about a 12-year acceleration in the process. And I'm told that it includes the entire regional parkway plan. If anybody here learns it does not include the entire regional parkway plan, I want you to call that chief of staff from Corpus Christi, Gardner Pate, and let him know, and we will get that course corrected also. To let you know the mindset of TxDOT in this matter, I want to read you 2 sentences from the district engineer in charge of this project. And I've never seen language like this before in one of their letters. He says, and I quote, "The importance of this announcement cannot be overstated. This collaborative effort sets in motion a significant step to move this important regional project forward." Bottom line is, we will get that second causeway built, as well as the regional roadway that extends from kind of the western and southwestern side of Corpus area all the way to Beach Road 22 in maybe 10 to 15 years sooner than what it would have been completed in. When you look at a map of that, just at the map level, you can see the dramatic economic impact that's going to provide for the entire region, whether it be additional housing, whether it be tourism, whether it be easier traffic getting to and from the beach, whether it be the addition of more restaurants and more entertainment zones and things like that. You're going to look back and see this as one of the transformational moments in time that really accelerated what's going on in the greater Corpus Christi region. One last thing, and that is, we will not leave this session without ensuring that the power stays on in the state of Texas. Going back to last session, I signed 14 bipartisan laws that reinforced the Texas power grid, and since then, no Texan has lost power because of the state grid. But one thing that we all know is that with all these companies moving here, with all the people moving here, there's going to be increased demand on a power grid going forward that Texas must meet. And so we've already had this year some power generators make announcements. There's going to be more announcements made here in the coming months, and then more forthcoming after the bills that are passed this session, where at a minimum we will add more additional power to power more than 1 million additional homes across the state of Texas. We will be powered up. So already this last summer, at the peak of power demand, Texas exceeded the power generation of California and New York combined. By the time we get all this done, you can add 2 or 3 other states to that combination, where Texas will, among other things, be leading the country in power generation and delivery to the people of our state. So the bottom line is this: 187 years after Texas was founded, there has never been a better time to be a Texan. When an entrepreneur who either lives here already or who comes here, they can envision what they want to create and know they live in a state where they will be able to achieve that vision. There truly is no place like Texas. Thank you for doing your part to keep our state so great. Thank you all. God bless you all. And God bless the great state of Texas.
Thank you, Governor, for that exciting vision for our state and everything that you do for us. We really appreciate it. I'm Mae Mendoza, and I'm this year's chair of the United Corpus Christi Chamber. And if you haven't been paying attention, we have a lot going on at the Chamber. We are bringing a program of work to the community that supports small businesses, industry, education, workforce development, and support for our military installations. A big part of this is our advocacy program. As you know, the state legislature is hard at working and tackling issues that affect the day-to-day life of Texans and the business climate of our state. On your table, you will see a QR code that will take you to our legislative agenda and a list of bills we are actively supporting, including House Bill 5, which took forward to seeing Governor Abbott signed a law. We encourage you all to get involved and let our leaders know we support legislation that is good for the business community and the quality of all Texans. Thank you for being here today, and especially for all of today's sponsors, and we hope you have a great rest of your day.